Achim Weick is the founder and CEO of EQS Group. With a clear vision and a lot of passion, he has led EQS Group for more than 2 decades to become one of the leading European cloud providers in the areas of corporate compliance, investor relations, and ESG. Achim is the initiator of ECEC, and the event allows him to realize 2 of his key passions: building a European network of compliance professionals driven to make a positive impact on society and the planet, and reinforcing his undying belief that trust is the basis of every good relationship. Achim says, trust is going to prove fundamental in navigating the challenges of tomorrow, and it's already proving indispensable as companies enter an exciting but unpredictable era for AI, amid concerns about where the technology will lead us in the future.
I'm delighted to welcome the compliance and ethics community to the ECEC 2023, now in its 4th year and one of the largest conferences in the compliance world. Once again, ECEC offers a packed and exciting agenda with internationally well-known speakers and some of the world's foremost compliance experts. Let's take a look back. Since the last ECEC, progress has been made on several environmental and supply chain due diligence laws. And we saw the widespread implementation of the EU Whistleblowing Directive. Finally, this has, of course, increased the regulatory burden on companies who have had to introduce new processes and oversight measures to comply. While the regulatory tidal wave has been a welcome development for justice and transparency, the new requirements have arrived against a background of crisis that continue to test companies' values and sense of corporate responsibility like never before. This year, the central ECEC theme is "The future started yesterday. What's happening tomorrow?" We are at a crossroads today. How do we navigate the challenges of the present while staying agile and reinvent our organizations for the future? It's a very delicate balance. Over the past year, companies have had to manage the fallout of the war in Ukraine, rampant inflation, a sharp rise in interest rates, supply chain insecurity, changing customer demands, and many, many other difficulties. At the same time, companies face an enormous trust deficit. According to the 2023 Edelman Trust Barometer, global trust in businesses stood at just 62% at the start of this year. When I founded EQS 23 years ago, we defined creating trusted companies as our core mission. Since then, trust has never been more important when it comes to maintaining credibility and reassuring key stakeholders. Trust is also going to prove fundamental when navigating the challenges of tomorrow, especially in an exciting but unpredictable era for artificial intelligence, amid concerns about where the technology is going to lead us in the future. It will also prove crucial in the area of ESG and sustainability, where trustworthy data and transparent reporting standards are already becoming essential. One of my favorite principles still applies in this time of profound uncertainty: have integrity and demand it from others. For years, I have advocated for the right values and a healthy corporate culture where transparency and integrity are utilized to create the most important corporate capital, trust. In a time of countless challenges, it helps businesses lower risks, hold key relationships together, and to not just keep reputations intact, but to actively improve them. That begs the question: how are companies building and maintaining trust while managing to keep their cultures and values intact during a time of crisis? As difficult as the current situation is, External stress factors represent an opportunity for companies to rethink and optimize current processes and to take a stand on current events. In recent years, software solutions revolutionized compliance workflows. But as companies struggle to navigate through the regulatory storm and a slew of seemingly endless crises, RegTech had to undergo a transformation. Individual tools have now given way to the integrated compliance platform, a digital and modular Swiss Army knife designed to easily meet the regulatory needs of any organization. Cutting-edge digital solutions ensure companies can easily comply with all major regulations. They also provide organizations with an opportunity to cut costs while boosting efficiency. And let's not forget the elephant in the room, the rise of artificial intelligence. From a compliance perspective, it will obviously bring massive advantages to compliance teams when it comes to processing large volume of data, assisting in risk analysis, and identifying known patterns for fraud detection. However, the technology also needs to be regulated by compliance departments, and this represents an enormous challenge, given that AI tools come with risks such as data protection breaches and discrimination. Will future legislations, such as the AI Act of the European Union, prove effective in regulating the technology? None of us can predict how compliance and what compliance will look like in 10 years from now. Not even the best AI out there. But what I do know for sure is that its significance, particularly in highly regulated industries, is only going to exponentially grow. Instead of looking at it as an elective activity perceived as just additional costs, companies should see it as a huge opportunity to gain strategic competitive advantage and grow sustainably. Then you, the compliance officer, are the cornerstone of an organization. Now let's discuss the variety of these exciting topics at this year's ECEC. Be inspired by the many top-class keynotes, breakout sessions, and the compliance pioneers of the ECEC Award. Let's get the conference started. I wish you an exciting and successful ECEC 2023.